Okay, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video I want to talk to y'all about Towerborne. However, I do want to give a special thank you and shout out to Microsoft and Stoic for sponsoring this video and whole series I'm going to be doing throughout this week and hooking me up with early access to the Xbox build of Towerborne. That's right guys, bring my UI up here just to show you. We are playing Towerborne on Xbox Series X. They have given me an option to give you guys an early look at some of the new changes and stuff coming with the Class Mastery update on the 29th. So I'm going to be uploading videos all throughout this week, just showcasing, you know, different bits and stuff of Xbox gameplay of Towerborne. I'm doing this specifically because, you know, my channel is very console focused. A lot of people are here for the console version, so I want to show you guys Xbox gameplay and stuff like that. And I know a lot of this stuff has probably been seen before, especially by people who, you know, have access to the game on PC. But however, the console players haven't really got to see much. So, you know, this is more so for them. And, you know, if you're on PC and you haven't got a chance to see some of the stuff from the new update, you know, this video will be good for you too. So we're going to do a little tour, and I'm basically just going to go through the Xbox Wire article that talks about all the new features and just showcase them to you guys here in the game. One by one. So for starters, for those who haven't played Towerborne, this here is the main hub right here. This is called the Belfry. This is actually the game's giant social hub. When you guys boot up the game, you're going to see dozens of players running around here everywhere. So it does have, you know, some MMO-like features to it. It basically works, you know, kind of like how the hub works in Monster Hunter Dauntless or something like that. So, some of the new features we have coming to the game are cross-platform play and cross-progression. It's 100% cross-play with Steam and Xbox on PC. If you want to put your accounts together, I'm actually going to be uploading a separate guide on this, but to bring your cross-progression data over, all you have to do is come over to Settings, go over into the gameplay menu, go to account and support and link cross-platform, and then it'll be self-explanatory what to do from right there. But like I said guys, I have a guide being uploaded just in case. You can also do couch co-op now on Xbox consoles. If you guys look here on the left hand side of the screen, it literally just says connect controllers to join. You can play with up to 3 other players all on the same screen on Xbox consoles. That's on Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. So, no confusion there. Another new feature added to the game. The classes now have skill points, and, you know, and not exactly a skill tree, but, you know, just stuff where you can make different builds and stuff like that. Our 4 classes are the Sentinel, Sword and Shield, the Pyro class that uses, like, this long pole arm that spits fire, the Rock Breaker uses these giant gauntlets, and the Shadow Striker is your typical dual blade ninja style class. But yeah, we have skill points now, you know, that unlock different skills that are passive and you know, like straight up attacking and defending skills and stuff like that. There's all kinds of different things you can do in here with your build. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of creativity and diversity between all these classes once the game drops on April 29th. So, the world map and the quest line's been reimagined too. I purposely haven't gone too far in the quest line. I was actually playing this build earlier before the weekend started, and there was a reset that took place, so I had to start over. That's why you guys can see my ace rank is 7, but my character is only like a level 7 or 8. So, you know, for people who know the game, you're probably like, how is that possible? That's because when the reset happened, it kept my ace rank, and, you know, and some of my progress, but it restarted my character level, quest progression, and all that stuff. Do be aware, speaking of that guys, there is going to be a reset when this update drops. You're going to keep your ace rank, you're going to keep your cosmetics, any in-game purchases you've made and stuff like that. But your progression in the game overall is going to be starting over 100%. So here's a new look at the new world map. Hasn't changed too much. There's a lot more here, but like I said guys, I'm not very far into the game. Even before the reset, I was only about level 15 or 16. There's a ton here, and, you know, just a lot to do. Trust me, guys. So how Towerborne works, you know, for those who haven't played, especially, you know, my fellow console players, every single one of these octagon shapes is a mission. So you guys can see the ones, you know, that are not highlighted right now because I've done them already. So just imagine how many missions I had to do to get here or here. So that means this spot was a mission, that spot was a mission, this spot was a mission, this spot was a mission, etc., etc., etc. You guys, you know, you get the idea. Everything that was an octagon shape was a quest previously for me to do. That, you know, I got to kill enemies in, farm loot, and all kinds of stuff. Some of these are replayable. You know, some are just straight. You finish them, and it counts towards your progress. Every time you discover new areas and stuff like that, that'll also add to your ace rank as well. Your ace rank, from what I can tell, is it just shows, you know, like your experience in the game, how much you've done, how long you've been playing, and stuff like that. So other things we have coming to the game are new Umbra. I'm not going to, you know, showcase any of that stuff. Some of these things we're going to keep spoiler free. A new enemy type, the Merc Brawlers, new legendary items. Obviously, you know, I'm not at endgame, so I can't even show you guys those anyway. Gameplay improvements. We now have the Mender's Flask. If you guys look here right above where my character's icon is on the top left, you'll notice that the number 5 is there. I have 5 flasks that I can now use to heal myself during a quest or a mission. But other than that, we have a few more other gameplay improvements here too. They've done an overhaul to aspects. But aspects are basically like materia in Final Fantasy. They're little gems that you can put in your weapons and gear to, you know, to add additional perks and things like that. The job board's been improved, you know, where you get missions for writs. Writs are basically points that you get that work towards like a battle pass kind of deal, a progression thing where you can unlock more cosmetics and stuff like that. You can finally remap your keybinds now on controller. You can customize your controls however you want. Item badging has been improved, you know, for tracking your items and stuff in your inventory better. The group finder has been improved. I never got a chance to use the group finder, so I don't know too much what the differences are. There's now more player interaction, especially in the Belfry and missions. You can probably, you know, like inspect other players' gear and stuff like that. And of course, the friends list has been improved. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give y'all a little tour and show y'all some of the new things here in Towerborne. If y'all enjoyed today's video and you're hype about the game, especially, you know, finally dropping on Xbox at the end of the month, be sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.
You're so much deeper when you quit playing charades. Yeah. You act so cool, but underneath you seem afraid. There's something sweet about your eyes when you feel safe. Yeah. You keep